Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and head to the next one, next in line. The open mic coming to us in three, two.
Hey Larry, this is John from Merritt Island. I've got a 2009 Chevy Express cutaway van that's got a nap-eyed utility box on the back. Anyways, this thing came completely bare bones, no power windows, no power door locks, and no cruise control. What would be my best options for getting these items installed, or kits that I can find instead of buying a brand new vehicle?
Well, it's a work vehicle, and that's the reason it didn't come with all those luxury items to start with. But they can be added. It's like this. You will, when it comes to the power door locks and the power windows and that sort of thing, I'm sure somebody probably makes them. They make just about everything. As far as installing them, going to require pulling the door panels and actually getting in there and starting to replace it and running the wires through the doors, and then probably to a hub, if it's an aftermarket system. And then, of course, you'll have to install the door lock and the power window switches. Usually on most of the aftermarket kits, unless they can incorporate an original equipment switch system in with it, a lot of times what they'll wind up doing is just you'll have to cut a square in the door panel itself, and the switch will actually go through it and actually clip into it. But yeah, I mean, by all means, I wouldn't. I'm not one for cranking windows up and down like we did in the old days. Power windows have gotten to the point where a lot of people didn't like power windows years ago because they go, well, that's just an extra expense whenever they quit working. But, nowadays they've got these things to the point where, in most cases and a lot of times, the power window systems and the door locks will pretty much last the life of the vehicle. So you still have occasional problems with some of them, but most of them hold up really well. But yeah, I don't see that there would be a problem in putting the power window and the power door lock system in the vehicle that didn't come with it. I know that I used to do that on a lot of Ford trucks from back in the earlier 90s that would come without power windows and power door locks, and we bought kits for those and actually installed it. On something as late a model as a 2009, I definitely have to do some checking to see what was available for it. But no, there's no reason to get rid of a vehicle over something like that. Today, with an older vehicle, there is so many electronics that are available, and that just to get rid of a vehicle just for newer electronics is kind of silly, really, when you get down to it. Because there's so much of that available now in the aftermarket, as I'm sure that they will be for this van you have itself. So we wish you luck with it. If you need to get a hold of me with that, Larry at magicmechanic.com, and I'll try to help guide you if you need my help.